I had stuffing too.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Mashed
And
potatoes.
mashed potatoes, but I didn't have jelly
Yellow
beans.
beans.
I did not.
Gingerbread house.
Okay,
More.
I'm gonna
so
go check them real quick.
the reason that we use a lot of words, even for someone as young as Angela, is that the more she has available to her on the individual page, the less navigation that she has to do.
Okay.
And as she becomes more proficient, if we're starting with something small, if we're like, okay, she's ready to move up, we feel
Cranberries,
confident that
candy
she's
hearts.
mastered this layout,
Cranberry sauce.
all of her words now move.
Candy
And now her
corn.
motor plans change. So she knows
Cranberry
those words
sauce.
still, but they're in a different
Candy corn.
location. And her body is going to take a really long time,
Cranberry
maybe
sauce.
years, to
Candy
relearn that new
corn.
motor
Oh, yeah.
location. So you're kind of like, okay, you're doing great. Now I'm going to
Cranberry
like
sauce.
pull the
Candy
carpet out from
corn.
under your
Yeah.
feet, and now you have to relearn it again. So that's why we start with a lot, something that we can
Mashed
stay with for
potatoes.
many years.
College
She might not
food.
be using a lot of those words in the beginning.
Roast lamb.
We might not be
Mashed
modeling a lot of
potatoes.
those words in the beginning, but it's available to us, and everything stays in the same
Okay.
location.
That's
So
great.
that's why I like a 7x7. There's some modifications
Turkey
even with the
dinner.
template version, so that's why I recommend downloading the 7x7 Red Adapted pages from PageSet Central.
Cheeseburger.
Okay.
So
Okay.
for school and you to have the
Bologna.
same page set, someone's gonna have to download the primary 7x7.
Okay.
If you each have your own My Tobii Dynavox account, and there's a way from the cloud button to share to another account.
Oh, okay, so if they've already, which I
So you
think they
don't
already
have to
have
have
one
the
set
same
up.
account. Some
Yeah.
districts are like, well, we don't wanna give you our account information.
Right.
It's okay, whatever they're signed into, you're gonna share that page set to them
Oh,
so that they then have the same page
Oh,
set.
okay.
Oh,
okay.
that's
that makes
cool.
sense.
That's
So
yeah.
any change made at school, as long as it's on the internet, you'll get this little
we
exclamation
can-
mark, and then you pull your changes and vice versa.
right, okay.
So that will be really
Sure.
nice. If
Advertisement.
school wants, when they do get Snap Plus Core on the tablet,
Why
if
do
they
you-
allow you to bring it
records
home,
this way?
I can remotely log in and I can set up both devices as like a starting point for everyone. So I can
Okay.
do that,
Wow.
if they let the school bring it home.
Cheeseburger.
Okay.
Do you want me to put 7x7 on here for you?
Yeah, that'd be great. She'll say more.
I'm gonna get you
Yeah.
more words on here. And we're very limited in what we can model on here. So if this is going to be your primary form of communication, she needs a lot of words so that we can model throughout the day and show her how she can use it throughout the day.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're very limited. Navigation is what holds back someone with Rett syndrome the most because of the significant motor planning challenges, and that's what makes it unique.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna speak aloud the modifications I'm making to the settings, so school also knows.
Okay.
So I went to settings and system, and I went to symbol set, and it was already off, but you wanna make sure that the explicit symbols are off.
Okay.
You also wanna make sure in page set preferences, I believe that's where it is. Hold on. User preferences, you're gonna turn off automatically inflect the grammar and automatically form contractions.
Okay.
Because we're not there yet in our sentence structure, we wanna teach that before it automatically does it for us.
Okay.
All right, and then in page set, I'm going to create a new page set from, I already have it on a thumb drive, a 7x7 snap page.
Which is what you would, like you were saying, you would download that.
Right,
Okay.
so from this cloud over here, when you log in, you have an option to share to an email address.
Okay.
Which would be their My Tobii Dynavox account.
Oh, okay.
Or
All
they
right.
can use your My Tobii Dynavox account. But the nice thing about this is then you don't have to change. Like you can use this.
Okay. So for us at home, we'll have the 7-page set, but for school, they'll have to download it, is what you're saying from.
Yeah, unless
Okay.
unless you share it with them.
Okay, which we could do.
Which,
if
oh
we-
here,
yeah.
I think this is the symbol here.
Oh, yeah?
Share for syncing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you click
So-
that and put their email address in.
And then they would be able to hit this thing and they'd get
As
it.
long as, yeah, they're gonna get an alert that someone shared a page set with
Okay.
you, and then it'll download, and then you'll have to switch to that page set.
Okay.
So we'll name it something specific so they know.
Okay. And then at that point, the things that they modify on that, we could get from them. Okay.
As long as you press that cloud when you see like a little alert button.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
You can have a section in topics maybe that's like sharing information from school. It can be like a school page.
Oh, okay.
that they, otherwise it will be more like, we focused on this area of the device today.
Right,
Not necessarily like, you don't want too much work on here. You don't want them creating pages that like look like a worksheet. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
this has enough where you're really not moving stuff around. That's
Okay.
the nice thing about it.
Okay. What do you think of the speed of her?
Oh, it seemed fine.
Does it
Yeah.
seem fine?
It was enough for her to look away.
Okay.
We'll see what it is with smaller symbols, but yeah. It looks
Okay.
good.
Obviously, it should be the same as school. It's got to be consistent. So.
I would be really interested to see what school has for their calibration.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it is calibrated, another thing they need to actually set the settings to eye gaze in Snap Plus Core first.
Okay. Right. So we'll have to set up the meeting on like, hey, we want to sit down with the device and her and make sure it's calibrated right. We'll
Kelly,
bring ours
yeah.
in too, so they could, we can
Yeah.
make sure they're all synced up.
Yeah. We'll just
Okay.
inquire about it.
So this is called Core First 7x7 template for Rett syndrome. So
Okay.
I'm gonna change that name to Core First 7x7 AG.
Okay.
So you would go here.
So all we need from them is their
Share. My
their,
Tobii
their
Dynavox
user
account.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this back in full screen. Done. Okay, so as you can see,
Wow, what a difference.
there's a lot.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have to navigate to 5 different places to put a sentence together. She can do it right off of the main page.
Do you think she can get specific enough with that many to?
Her accuracy?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about the accuracy.
I know there's accuracy maps and all that stuff on here too, right? So you could see.
You can,
where-
but I wouldn't, for Rett syndrome, don't worry about it.
Don't worry
She's
about
going to
it.
be very, very, and she is very good with her eyes.
Okay.
It's a matter of practice. She really needs to practice with
Right.
it. There you go. That's perfect right there. So I like this one. Looking for
This. I like this. It is
descriptions.
Check that out.
new. I like this. It is new.
It's new. What about you? Do you like it? What do you think? We have an opinion
Opinion.
page here. You can say bad opinion or good opinions. This is very facilitated, so you go into a general category and then it prompts you further along
Okay.
to more related words. Where the other one is a little bit more open-ended.
Yeah.
And for Angela to put a sentence even,
I like that.
she would have had to go into 6 different folders
Well, that's
to
what
find
we-
that and thumb down.
Oh wow.
Versus having it all off the main page to do a lot of sentence starters and then
That's so
diving
much
in to get
easier.
more specific
Yeah.
words. It looks harder, but it's easier.
No, I can see that. Yeah, maybe she's already playing that one.
What's that?
The
Why not?
halo.
So
That
this
I-
is someone else's template, so you are going to have to
Make some changes.
personalize it. So Mahalo is there because she went to Hawaii for her Make-A-Wish. So we added some Hawaiian. I like that. And you want to focus on the core words.
Yeah.
Focus on using this first page as much as possible throughout the day. That's what you want to challenge yourself with.
Okay.
Because you can express yourself with just these words.
Okay, so we should be doing it with sentences though, not just the.
I would do no more than 3-word phrases.
Okay.
Yeah. And then expanding anything that Angela gives you to 2 to 3 words.
Okay.
See, right now she's just kind of scanning.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
No.
This is
Okay.
you're not
No.
familiar with
No.
it, right? It's something
It's
new,
different.
so we're gonna have to get used to it. Tell me what you think.
Think.
Let's go into opinions.
Opinion.
Good or bad?
Mm.
What do you think?
You like it?
Yeah.
Looks like you want to look at that one.
You can take your time. I know it's a little overwhelming at first, but trust me, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah. Going back?
Oh, you want back?
Yeah, she likes doing it. So is there a low tech?
No, so what people have done is print out some of the pages
Mhm.
and done partner assisted scanning, like breaking it up into a 4 grid.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or you can get Snap on an iPad and you can have the same pages.
Okay.
for like receptive input when you can't bring the device around.
Okay.
So the goal could be that she might watch your models maybe
Okay.
2 or 3 times, but that she activates the device, doesn't matter what it is, 2 times.
She done
Okay.
PLT.
3
All right.
times. And then you
She's
just
still
keep-
fun PLT. She loves those food.
I like food. I like food.
Yeah.
Yum,
She-
yum,
she
yum.
always
This
does
is a
PLT.
big food page. Look at all these food options we have
We're
here.
gonna, and we have been, and she's been
This
liking
makes
it.
it so much easier for the team, and the way that they can approach it is doing like a core word program where they pick 10 core words for the month on the device, and that's their focus.
Okay.
To simplify during activities, you can hide some buttons.
That's what they liked, the fact that they could do
Fine.
that and then focus to
Right.
certain things.
But you have to turn the words back on.
Okay, yeah.
You can't leave them hidden.
Right, right.
But
Well,
it's
because just
okay
like
for
regular
the
language, we
activity.
don't want her
Right.
to
You
be
highlight
stifled.
words for a lesson, and then that child has the availability to use them if they want, and that's
Okay.
the carryover.
Okay.
To make it easier to really work on the motor plan, that's why I would hide. So a lot of times on the main page, I might work on I want, and we do all different phrases with I want. So I'll enable I want in all words,
Yeah, go
and
check
that's
that.
it for my lesson.
Okay.
And we'll focus on the structure of the sentence, going into all words, and then we can go anywhere.
Okay.
And then after the lesson, I turn it back on. And what I found was my students
Ciao.
then started just sporadically using I want.
Oh, good. Okay. All
That's
right.
what we want to see with everything
Alright.
enabled.
She's-
I am listening. I'm listening to everything that you're telling me.
How
And
we
I
doing?
love how you like
Good?
to look at all of your pictures and then you stop and select. You're so smart.
Kiss.
Hey, cutie.
And dance?
Oh yeah,
She
she
said-
loves.
She loves to dance.
And
Yes.
she's a dancer, then she starts to
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
loves.
does this little-
She loves to dance.
So with Snapple's core, do you recommend? So, what are your thoughts on the head nod
No.
and the shake and all
No.
that? 'Cause I don't-
That's good for
Yeah.
low tech.
yeah.
Choose.
You could
Same.
also teach just looking at a yes or no symbol.
Yeah. I'm trying to do
Well, let
that.
me show you
We have-
something I made.
Yeah.
You have like
Yeah.
a board?
You can
We
take her
have the
down
yes
if you
and
want.
no, and then we also have the I think it was something from Rett University that I'd gotten. It's like that laminated
Yes.
booklet thing.
Yeah.
We haven't used it yet, but do you recommend that type of thing?
You can
or-
use that for low tech, absolutely.
Okay.
For school, I also
No.
like to do a file folder yes/no activity, and I have a picture of it, so I'm
Oh,
gonna put
great,
it down for
yeah.
1 second. So this is one of the families that I consult with. They wanted something other than Facebook as a resource for people with discussions, with the Tobii and stuff to just share
Okay.
information. So she made a Slack profile. I'm so
Oh,
new
for
to
that.
Slack,
Yeah.
I have never heard of it. So.
but I'm happy to invite you guys to
Okay.
the group.
What is that? Slack.
Slack, it's an app,
Yeah.
and then let me know your username and I'll invite you. So this is
What's
what,
what's your app user?
My username for what?
when you sign up for
Yeah,
Slack.
we still have to
Oh,
sign up
okay.
for it.
So this is what I made for school. I put a yes, I don't know, and I can send this to you.
Oh, okay.
And no. And then I put 3 spaces for choices.
Okay.
So this is for multiple choice.
Yeah.
And then this is for your question.
Oh, okay.
And then you're using partner assisted scan to scan the choices. So this is how I like to do work. I
Okay.
try not to do any work on the device as much as possible. Obviously, I'm going to relay concepts from here back onto the device so Angela can see how she can find the number 6, the 5, or the 2. But the
Okay.
way she's answering is not on the device.
Yeah.
So she's scanning, and I have actual directions. So I have a template of this I can send you guys, and then
Okay.
I laminate the file folder, and it's dry erase.
Oh, that's
Good.
So this would be great for school.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
And then if you want to get on Slack, I have a
Oh.
throwing things at you.
Oh.
I don't want to hurt it.
Okay.
There's a teacher that I work with, a consultant, and then a PT that I work with just signed up.
Okay.
So if you have like questions, and in Slack you have different like subcategories of channels, and there's other parents that have kids with Rett syndrome on there.
Okay.
So I
Good.
think it's a nice resource. If you have a question, you post it there. You want to see? We have to we have to make it first for you to use at school. So you can show off how smart you are. But I'm going
No.
to verbs. I'm going to email. mom and dad
Oh.
so that they
they
can
make or
make it. So that they can make it. Yeah. For school.
Wow.
Recorded for a bit.
One.
Program for school to look into would be Look to Read. It's
Look
by
to
the same
Read.
company. Look to Read teaches the motor plan of looking at a word long enough to decode it and going across from left to
Or
the
those
right.
could be good.
Are there any particular apps through Tobii that you recommend? Or Angie, which would be more of a creative thing for her, like drawing pictures or things of that nature?
Stuff that could be fun too, yeah.
I would utilize a lot of like websites online. So going to like PBS Kids, Starfall, Help Kids Learn is a great resource. You can go onto the Microsoft Store and actually download any of their painting programs for kids and use the Windows control.
Oh.
Okay.
And she can use it just like any other game. So
Oh, the
explore-
Windows control.
Yeah, explore the
you
Microsoft
could- yeah.
Store, just like the App Store,
Okay.
because they're starting to come out with some better things on there.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that
Alright,
sounds
let's-
fun.
Let's get Look to Learn.